During my years with the LAPD, I have conducted countless of traffic stops, but rarely does one stumble upon what you're about to witness.
Got your registration on you as well to the vehicle? Okay. I got you. It's not in the glove box or anything? No? Okay.
I'm not crazy about crap.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Hello. Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay.
In just a minute, when he clears, would you just mind parking over here on this side? We don't want that.
Yeah, it's just like the same.
She thought she was being smart and stopped. You know where the two lanes merge right here?
Yeah.
That's where she parked at, right in the middle. And I got up, I told him, tell her to pull over this way.
Yeah.
She's doing that so we can't get in there and search the car. Nice try, though.
Hey, go ahead and step out for me real quick. I'm sorry?
I'm sorry. Am I under arrest?
No, you're not under arrest, but step out for me real quick. I'm sorry?
I'm sorry.
Well, I want to talk to you back here instead of on the side of the road. Okay?
Yeah.
Step back here.
We've got room in my, let me make sure my front seat back there. You got room over there. Here.
Okay, I'm confused at what's going on.
Well, he's going to talk to you while he looks up your information. Right now,
But I've been, it shouldn't take that long to...
it shouldn't, but right now we can give you a court appearance for
Yeah,
not
that's
checking.
fine. I'll
So he's got to take care of all that.
Okay,
Okay?
yeah.
It's worth noting that safety will always be like number one priority for all officers, okay? The fact that you actually pulled over to the side because where they were actually at originally is very, very dangerous, okay? So a couple of things that I've noticed thus far is that she's hanging on to those keys, and my thinking is that glove compartment is locked. So we're going to conduct a search to see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, turn that off.
No, I'm not
Ma'am?
going to. For
You're
my
gonna-
safety, I'm going to leave.
You're going to turn that off
No,
because
I'm
we
not.
have here.
Yeah, but your cameras
Ma'am?
aren't for my safety.
Ma'am, I'm going
No.
to tell you one last
Sir?
time. Turn the camera off. Leave your phone here. You can record, but we're not going to have a conversation with somebody else.
She's not going to speak. She is my witness.
Put your phone up here.
Here, okay, just go.
Just put it right there.
I'll hang up.
You can keep it on. Just put it up there.
No,
Put it
just
in your
stay
hand.
on the phone, please.
Keep her on the phone. Just put it up there. Same thing with your keys. Put your keys up there. Nothing in your hands.
What?
And another thing worth noting is that I can speak for probably across all cops through the nation is that in tactics, hands are the most dangerous. So you always want to be able to see their hands.
Fine. I just feel safer if somebody other than you is recording or is with me.
That's fine.
Okay?
But we just don't want anything in your hands, okay?
That's fine. I don't know how my... Oh, well, maybe my spray. I'm not going to spray you.
I'm sorry, what?
I won't spray you.
You want what?
Spray you?
Oh,
It
no.
was a
She
jo-
won't.
Yeah, I
She
know.
said she won't spray us. That's a good
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, won't.
Yeah.
Why didn't you get your tag? Is it a money thing or what? What's going on with that?
One, I didn't know that you had to change it 30 days. He just informed me of that.
Required 30
Yeah,
days.
but-
Does
oh.
she have a Florida license or a...
I just...
Florida license, yeah.
And sometimes for the people, they don't do the registration because it costs
Well,
more
and
money.
money's tight, you know,
Okay.
but it goes out on my birthday. And so I just was waiting, and I had to get my title.
A lot of people do that, okay?
Yeah,
But
I
it's,
didn't
it's
know.
required. Well, yeah, but just because you don't know doesn't mean it's in
Right,
the law.
I understand that, and I am totally fine with taking a court date if that's what I need to do. Though I heard the courthouse is no longer in the courthouse
It's what?
position. They moved the
Yeah,
courthouse.
it's right here up on Avalon. And you could also do it. Do you live down in Gulf Breeze, down the
Yeah.
south end? You can go to the courthouse annex down there,
Oh, okay.
by the zoo.
Wait, no, I meant like if I take a court date, that you don't do court at the annex, right?
Oh no, I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about changing your stuff.
No, I know I can change my stuff at
Well,
the
he doesn't have to give you that. He can give you a warning for that.
Right, that's what I'm...
But the thing is, this way it notates it. It's
Yeah,
in our
that's
system.
fine. So
and it
you
just
know
says
that I know, and yeah.
Exactly. We're not trying to jam you up with tickets, but we do want to document it.
That's fine. I just like to get pulled out of a vehicle, you know. You never know.
Well, ma'am, I don't know if you get pulled out on the interstate. We work the interstate. It's safer
Right.
for us
that's fine.
because you saw how he was standing there and I'm standing there. That's not safe for us.
Right.
Here, it's less likely we're going to get hit, and it's also safer for you because
And it's also worth noting that in 2024, the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles reported that about 205 incidents of drivers hitting roadside emergency personnel and protected vehicles.
there's a roll cage in case somebody crashes into us. You're protected. I'm not protected standing out here.
Yeah, I don't know. You want to hop in the back seat?
No. It's crowded back there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, I didn't know that cops handled the interstate. I thought that was state troopers. No.
See? Learning all kinds of new things today.
Knowledge, power.
Knowledge is power.
His name is Ford. The officer that pulled me over, yeah. He's a car.
I actually don't like Fords. I prefer
Yeah.
Chevys.
Because they circled the problem.
This
huh?
last name wasn't.
Yeah, but you know what? The 4 Crown Vic back in my days, man, that police intercepting was badass, man.
Yeah,
Or
it's true.
armpit.
It's true. Could be worse.
It could be armpit. There really is an officer in Alabama named Pitts.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Well, there's actually one named Outlaw. I know of a cop named Outlaw, and I
That would
know
be a
another
pretty
one
cool
called
last name.
Justice, and one with the last name Handcuff.
Did they change their last names or are they natural
That's
last
what
names?
it was.
Somewhere along the line, they got altered.
All right, I'm just gonna give you a warning on the left lane, and I'll give you a warning on the other as
Okay,
well. So
I
I'm just
appreciate
filling this
that.
out right now. That just took a little bit for the Texas return to come back, so that's
Right, because you have to.
yeah. So, where did you say you're going? Just in
Panama City.
Just hanging out with some friends. Okay.
Yeah.
I have a boyfriend.
I stepped in ants.
Yeah, you know, internet dating, it sucks. You can't really like choose where they're from on the internet. You just put
So
preferences.
what is that? Like a 2-hour drive?
2.5,
Oh, wow.
about, yeah.
Okay, so while I'm filling this out,
So what's the other guy here for?
that is a canine officer.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Hey, get history. She's got history with us with narcotics. Also, she was part of a meth lab investigation. She did not want to get out of the vehicle, and was real argumentative about that. Taking her phone with her, this, that, and the other. Coming from Panama City, so that's kind of where we're at with her.
Well, sometimes they show up if they see a traffic stop and they're in the area, and other times we call them.
Yeah, you called him though.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just gonna ask you: is there anything in the vehicle? Anything that's not supposed to be anything in the vehicle? Anything illegal?
No.
Anything on you?
No.
Okay.
I knew why you had me on the side of the road for so long. I'm not stupid.
What do you mean for so long? This isn't any longer than.
Yeah, you're not even typing though. See?
I am.
It's okay.
Do you see all these pages I've already filled in? I'm gonna do one at a time here.
Charles Robert 9, Charles Edward, CR29CE.
This is stupid. I'm going to jail just because they want me to.
Well, you're not going to jail if we don't find anything.
There's nothing in there.
Well, if there's nothing in there, you've nothing to worry about.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so you know what? I'm going to second that with the deputy. If they go ahead and search, you know what? You have nothing to worry about if you don't have anything. Look, in prior videos, I did speak about a canine search case, Rodriguez v. United States Supreme Court case in 2015. But there is 2 Supreme Court cases. So if you're new to the channel, check this out. So in Caballes from 2005, this is what the Supreme Court said. You can properly conduct a canine sniff around the outside of the vehicle during a lawful traffic stop because it's not considered a search. All right. So you can run the dog while you're still handling that ticket and record checks and doing what you have to do. Right now, in this Rodriguez case that I spoke in the past in 2015, the courts made it very clear that you cannot extend or prolong, okay, the stop just to wait for the dog to show up unless you already have reasonable suspicion of other criminal activity. Now, together, these 2 cases gives us the rule. Sniff itself is fine as long as you're still working on the original traffic stop. But once that investigation is complete, you're going to need fresh, reasonable suspicion or the continued detention becomes illegal. Now, in this stop right here, these deputies kept everything moving, right? Picked up on her nervousness and this inconsistent behavior and had solid suspicion by the time K9 got involved. That's exactly why it should hold under both Caballes and Rodriguez.
We're good.
Can I ask why you're putting gloves on?
Because I'm going to search your vehicle in a minute.
No, please.
They're going to come over and explain everything.
Yeah, I'm sure. No, it's cool. Like, I knew them. I knew.
I know, but just don't get it out. It's okay. Just don't get it out. You don't worry about it. There's nothing in your car. Don't worry
No,
about it.
yeah, there's nothing. So, like,
It's
whatever.
okay. So just don't say nothing.
It's just frustrating.
Okay. He's going to talk to you real quick, okay?
Yeah,
Hey, how's it going?
it's going.
I hear you. I'm Deputy Hopkins with Santa Rosa. So, the dog alerted the odor of narcotics in the vehicle, okay? Is there anything in there you ain't
There's
supposed to have?
nothing in there.
Nothing in there? Anything on you you're not supposed to have?
No.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna run down a list of things. This is a simple yes or no, simple yes or no answer, okay? Any methamphetamine in the vehicle?
No.
Any heroin in the vehicle?
No, they're
Any-
going off of my past record.
Ma'am,
No.
we're going to turn the phone off if you keep doing that, talking back and forth.
Yeah,
Talk
simple
to him.
yes or
there's
no.
nothing in
Simple
there.
yes or no answer. No heroin?
No.
Okay, no MDMA ecstasy?
No.
No crack cocaine?
No.
No fentanyl?
No.
Okay.
Is
All
it
right.
because of my Texas plates?
No.
Oh,
Well, what's up with your past? What do you mean your past?
nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
Well, it means something if you just brought it up.
Well,
So, I've never met you before. That's
but
why
he
I'm asking.
looked up he called you because he looked up my past records and stuff.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
haven't been in any trouble in years. I moved back to Florida for my daughter to be closer to family.
Okay, I got you. I got you. So yeah, just recent past narcotic possession. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
but like
That's not. I'm just asking. I'm trying to just.
before my daughter was born.
Okay. When? Sorry.
And
When
I
was that?
completed. My daughter was born in 2020.
Okay.
And I completed probation.
Gotcha.
And
Okay. All right. Cool.
Whatever.
So, the only reason I ask, I just try to get a picture of why I'm out here. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So what we're gonna do? Just let you know we have probable cause to search the vehicle. So I'm just gonna search it real quick, and then we're gonna have somebody to come search you. Okay.
Yeah.
And then as long as everything's good to go, we'll get you out of here. Okay. Sound good? I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay.
I mean, they got the dog hit, of course, and they're gonna.
Yeah, the dog's gonna hit if they want the dog to hit. Period.
I know that. I know. She's weird getting out.
Oh, yeah. Argumentative about it. That's probably on her.
Is that why? Why'd you?
Is what? Why?
What? I'm just asking. Why did you call the K9? Personally,
Because of your nervousness when I was talking to you.
because
and
I
then
was
when
nervous.
Well, I'll tell you if you want me to tell you. Because
Yes,
of
I
your
do.
nervousness while I was talking to you. And then when I came back and saw your history, so I asked for a canine.
Yeah,
Nothing
that's
wrong
fine.
with that. That's our job. Is to
No,
find
I
crime,
know,
so-
but like it's history.
I understand.
It's
And look, if
history.
that's
And that's
If
why
that's the case, then
anybody
that's
has
awesome.
nervousness. Once you have history somewhere, you're gonna be nervous.
everybody has nervousness. I mean, I still get nervous if I get pulled over because I don't want to.
Even yeah, she has no history and she gets nervous when
I get nervous when I get pulled over. And I
it's
don't.
just stupid. I'm just tired of this.
Okay.
This is
Well,
why
you
I
got
didn't-
pulled over for a legal reason. Okay.
for not changing lanes fast enough.
You sat over there for over a minute, going under the speed limit.
Over,
There were
but
two
I
cars
was
behind
passing.
you.
But I was
You weren't
passing the
anymore.
vehicle,
Listen,
and
I'm not going to argue
No,
with
that's
you. I'm
fine,
trying to
you're
write you a
right.
warning.
I know
Okay.
you're trying to write
You got
me
pulled
off.
over for a legal reason. I had no idea who you were. Once I talked to you, I
That's
noticed the nervousness, saw your history, all
yeah.
of that. So I called a canine. That's my job, is to investigate things. If you're mad at me for investigating,
I'm
I
not
don't wanna
mad
tell
at you for investigating. I'm mad because this is Santa Rosa County at its finest. Like there are real crimes happening
What
all
year
the
is
time.
that? What year is that band? Do you
It's
know?
a 2012.
2012.
Yeah.
She still has meth sores and everything on her.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a lie.
There are real crimes that go on all the time, and y'all are with somebody because I'm nervous when you pulled me over.
Well, do you know where those real crimes are happening?
Everywhere.
Do you want to tell us where they're at? Because right now we're looking for crime. That's why
They're looking for
I'm
crime.
investigating this.
I thought
That's our job. Is to
your
look for
job
crime
is to serve and protect. That is your job. Serve and protect.
and enforce the law because we're law enforcement
Yes, but not to search out and harass people, which is what's going
search
on.
out and look for crime. That is our job.
No, look for crime is nowhere in your definition of your
I'm
job.
not going to keep arguing.
Nah, I'm gonna call BS on that. We used to call it OBS work, observation work, back in my days, and now they call it proactive policing. The fact of the matter is that, yeah, our job is to protect and to serve. Got that part. But our job is also to enforce the law.
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying this is so stupid. I'm so over this. This is why I didn't want to move back, Farrah, right here, because I'm always
If there's
going to be a
nothing in
target.
your vehicle, there's nothing to worry
in
about.
my vehicle,
Well,
but
then
it
there's
doesn't
nothing
matter.
to worry about.
All my stuff is going to be dumped out everywhere.
You need to clean your car anyway.
I know, but that's not the point. Like,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm trying to shed light on your situation. Dear.
I know, positive. At least there's a lot of stuff for them to go through.
Yes. I can imagine you got a lot of shit in your car.
Yeah. well, cleaning supplies, junk, bags, like, jeez Louise.
So you want to be here alone?
Be a while, yeah.
It's a joke.
And I'm joking back.
Yeah.
We have surpassed joking, I think, because like
Except that
that's,
you're joking.
I'm not. I'm just aggravated.
2500.
Her glove box is locked.
Oh, okay. Let me get her keys from her.
I might.
Turn around. It'll be turn around this time for you because, you know.
No, you need a warrant.
Ma'am, I'm going to ask you one time, and then I'm going to take you out of the vehicle and put you in handcuffs.
That's fine. You need a warrant.
Give me your keys
No,
now.
You need a warrant. Call. No. You need a warrant. I
Get
know
out.
the law.
Get out of the vehicle. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
You need a warrant. God damn it.
Grab your handcuff on her.
Okay, so let me address this legal issue about a warrant. She keeps insisting that you guys need a warrant, you guys need a warrant. Okay, look, that is a common misconception because, look, under the automobile exception, officers don't need a warrant to search a vehicle when they have probable cause to believe it contains contraband or evidence of a crime, all right? Now, the canine alert gave them that PC, that probable cause, okay, on the side of the road, right there and then. So they could legally search the car, including the glove box, without a warrant. The automobile exception exists because vehicles are mobile and evidence can disappear quickly, which is why the courts have long recognized that this is one of the several well-established warrantless searches exceptions that allow officers to act without running back to a judge every single time.
Because get a warrant. I know my rights, dude.
Also checking her sleeves as well.
Yeah, checking my sleeves because I'm hiding all kinds of.
Well, you're going to jail now.
For what?
Dang it.
Resisting arrest.
I'm not resisting arrest.
Yes, you are.
I'm not under. Why am I under arrest?
I already told you, let go of those keys now.
No, get off.
Ma'am?
You need a warrant to
Let
go.
go of those keys now. Then just start peeling her fingers open.
You need a warrant.
She's got the spray still.
Get off
It's,
of me.
I think it's fell out. Let's go ahead and put her in the back of your car.
God damn it. You just. Sarah,
Got her here?
you need a warrant.
Yeah, we're 10-4.
Call-
Detain.
This is stop here.
Calm down, or you're about to get put on the ground.
It's illegal as fuck.
It's not.
Yes, it is. I know my rights.
Get down. Do not get in my face. You understand me?
I'm not in your face. You need a warrant to.
Is it the glove box?
Yeah, glove box.
That's why I asked her for a registration and she wouldn't look in the glove box earlier.
She's got a firearm.
There you go, right here, bro. It's in there with it.
It's in there.
She wouldn't give me the registration. She wouldn't open her glove box and look for the registration.
Yep. And a gun.
Was it meth?
I think so. I'm not sure.
We'll take that out. I got a thing in the back. We can open that. Go ahead and empty this. Whoever clean it.
Yeah, it's meth.
Dude, you used to work in here. What's up with these guys? Do they do this on purpose?
Man, like,
I feel like they do it on purpose.
Just like you guys.
I feel like this guy looks like he's got to pee. We do what we do on purpose. Find crime and arrest
Harass
people for
people.
it.
Yeah.
For felonies, yeah.
Yeah, harass.
Okay, final thoughts. Big shout out to Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office. Those deputies did exceptional work, maintained their professionalism throughout the entire incident. Good work, man. That's like drug interdiction stuff. So, you know what? I applaud you for what you did. Now, biggest lesson here is, you know what? You, as a parent, and I'm not one to be the moral police, but you know what? Just get better. Make sure you get go to rehab, get all the necessary help, because you said that you were off probation and now you have another drug charge, and you're a mom. Okay, so please get better so you can provide, you know, a better life for your kids. Okay, hope you learned something. Okay, so she was charged with the following: resisting arrest with violence, possession of controlled substance, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Unfortunately, there is no further information on her conviction, any plea deals, sentencing, or dismissal. Don't forget to subscribe. Please comment below because we want to hear from you. If you would like to see me have conversations with other police officers about internal affairs and other law enforcement related topics, go to the Marlon Marrache Show, okay? Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next one.